Hello again. I'm back for another little Kajabi tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to do the navigation menus and drop-down menus on your website. So let me go ahead and share screens and let's get into it. Okay. I'm going to use my main website for this because I think it'll be easier to see since I've already created a lot of this. Now, we're going back to the website tab over here, and we're going to be going to navigation. That's the main area we're going to be working in. So let's go ahead and click on that. Now, I have a lot of pages that I've created for my website already. And that is the thing. You're going to need to create the pages or at least have links to work with in order to set up a navigation menu. So let me just show you what I mean. So over here, excuse me, again, under the website menu, we can go to website pages or landing pages. Website pages may be a good place to start because those are the static pages that just come with your Kajabi site when you sign up. So if you haven't already started to kind of work with these and edit these pages, I definitely recommend checking them out because they do give you quite a few things that you can really work with to get started. So as you can see, there's, contact page, blog page, an announcements page, an about us page, um, a store, homepage, all these different things. And each of these pages can be linked in your navigation menu bar. So I'll go also to landing pages. This is more of what I'll use in my menu, but these are a lot of pages that I've created. So again, you are creating a menu, a navigation menu to send people to these various pages. And so if you haven't created them yet, you need to go ahead and do that. And if you need help creating website pages of any sort, let me know and I'm happy to show you how to do that as well. But let me just show you my website and how it looks right now in terms of the navigation menu. So there's two different ways you can do it. You can set up a navigation bar across the top and or the bottom of the web page. That's how I have mine set up currently. So you can click on any one of these and it will take you to, various landing pages that I've created. And the way that I have mine set also is to always open a new tab because I think that's helpful to just, so people can navigate back to previous windows if they want to. But yeah, the other option is to create a drop-down menu where you would click on something like menu and it would drop down. So I'm going to show you how to do both ways. But that's the gist of what we're going to be creating is just the menu across the top. So let's go to, we'll assume that you've created some pages that you're wanting to include in your menu, and we'll go to this navigation section of the website tab. And you'll see here, this is my main menu that I've already created. That's what I just showed you is kind of across the top. So this is really what you're going to want to do first, after you've built your pages, and you're going to want to go to the navigation bar and create one of these. So this, again, was the main menu was already in existence when I started Kajabi, and I just added each of these pages, which you can, of course, also drag them and move them around if you want to change the order. And all you're going to do in order to add items to this menu is just click add. And then from here, you can go directly to a product, which, if it's something people have paid for, then only people who have paid for that product will be able to access it through this menu item. But that's kind of cool, to have for your people. But for the main website, it's usually going to either be adding a page or adding a link. So we're going to add a page for what I've said already, all these different web pages that you have created that you want to be easily accessible from that menu. But if you have another website, or if you have some, if you have some kind of listing on somebody else's website, or you have a podcast episode that you really want to, have a direct link to in your navigation menu, you can also use this. And so you would just put the title of, whatever it is, interview with so-and-so, and then stick that URL right into this box, and that will take them directly there. Now, like I said, most of what we're going to be focusing on is adding a page. So very simple. Here you would put whatever you want the navigation menu to say, like home or about or contact me, or, new products or new courses or whatever it is that you'd like. And then you're just either going to scroll through your website pages and landing pages to find it, or you can search for it in this little search bar. So I have a lot of pages, but here, like I might put like a direct link to my link tree, and then that will show up in my menu. So I'll leave that now just so we can see. Okay, I have a lot of things in my menu. But you can change and edit all of these, right? So you can edit the title, and if you had to create a new page or something, you can always go in and change any of this. You can also preview. It'll open in a little page wherever people are being sent. Okay, so once you get this main menu built out, just to show you also, they do come with a footer menu. So that's going to be at the very bottom of the web page. And you could basically just mimic the same thing on top and bottom if you want, but sometimes it's helpful to have, more specific links down there as well. And you can, of course, also go in and create custom menus, which you can then add to your website on, if you want a very specific menu on a certain web page, you can create all different kinds of navigation bars to include, but we'll stick with the basics for now. Okay, so we have our navigation already created, this menu, and now we're going to go back to web design. So this is like working on the main framework for your website overall. And we're just going to go in and customize this page, our main home page. And so you can go in actually and add this navigation bar to all different pages, but your main website is where we're going to be focusing. So as you can see, mine is already here. Now, if it were not here, I'll just show you. This is the header, right? So the very top of the page, it's all going to be under this header tab. Lots of things that you can edit and include. And I'm going to hide this just so you can see, like, this is what it would look like if I did not have a navigation bar at the top. Editing this is really simple. So when you come in, let's say this wasn't here already, we'll just create it new. I would hit add content. And then you can choose here. So you can choose a menu, which will be like a bar of options, like I showed you before, or you can choose a drop-down menu. So I'm going to show you the drop-down menu, just so you can see what that looks like. And as you can see, you can edit the color of the text and everything in the name. I might call this main menu. And then you will be choosing the navigation menu from the navigation page. So I don't have a whole lot of menus in here, but you want to make sure, and be clear on which menu it is that you're adding in. but it will just default to the main menu if that's where you edited. You can change the alignment and everything like that. And that's it, right? Like, because you already created the menu and everything, so it's already there. So what I'll do, I'll just hit save so that we can preview it. And you can see this is a new format. So I don't, before when I showed you, I had like all the text of the menu across this page. And now it's just a simple drop down and they can scroll through and click on each of these different links and navigate through all your stuff. So that's the drop down version. And then, like I said, you can choose, right? So I'm going to hide this now and go back to my original menu, which I had before. And it's hidden, so you can't see it. Hang on. So this little, covered eyes shows that if I've got it hidden. So I'm just going to show it again and voila, there it is back right across the top. And so of course, you can go in and edit that, change the menu that it leads to and everything, but it's pretty straightforward. And I always set it, like I said, to open in a new tab because I just think that's easier so people don't get lost. They can always kind of come back to their home page tab if they were just poking around in different areas. And that is that. So I'll just show you one more time. This is how mine looks. And each of these are clickable. And they all go to different pages on my site. So I hope that's clear. But like I said, if you need more help with creating the actual pages to go into the navigation menus, I'm happy to show more about creating web pages too. Just let me know, or if you have any other questions, let me know. And yeah, hope this was helpful.